Yep. Okay, very cool. Melanie, I'll probably just, if it's okay, I'll just cue you to kind of switch up the slides, if that's okay with you. Does that work for you?
Yep.
Also, I just finished eating lunch, so I'm so sorry if I like look like I have food in my mouth, because I'm really trying not to. So anyways, you guys, I am so excited to take a little bit of time from your lunch schedule to tell you about the new program that I have been testing out with the company before it actually goes live. I'm actually on my second round. I am on round 2, week 4, day 1, 2, what is today? Wednesday? Day 3. So it has been day 4. Monday, Tuesday? No, it's Wednesday. It's Thursday. Oh my gosh, it's Thursday. So day 4 of the program. So I have to tell you, Shaun T never lets us down. So I want to know though, in the comments section, has anyone in here ever done a Shaun T program? Insanity, maybe write down which one you've done. Insanity, Size, T25, maybe you did some old school hip hop abs or rockin' bod or whatever it was. Or the Asylum, has anyone done Asylum before? Okay, so the best way I personally know how to, oh, yep, we got our Insaniacs. That's actually how I started all of this, was Insanity. The best way I know how to sort of explain this program is the intensity of something like T25 with a step. So if you kind of look back and look at your experience, maybe if you've done T25 before, it's cardio, but you're going to be incorporating a step. So he does eliminate some of the things that maybe you saw with Insanity. So maybe you were used to those tuck jumps and those power jumps. He doesn't do those in this program. But the thing that really intensifies this workout is your cardio, your heart rate is going to go up really high, really quickly because of the stepper. So yes, you can do this program with modifications. You can do it even if you want to without a stepper, but you can also use the stepper so you can actually start to increase your cardio endurance. So the stepper has detachment. I wish I would have brought mine upstairs. A detachable piece so that it can rise or you can lower it based on the intensity that you want it at. So Melanie, if you want to go to the next slide. Okay, so I'm just going to really quickly sort of explain how this program came about. Shaun T has recently become a father. He now is the father of 2 twins who are about 1 year old. They just turned 1. And he started to understand in a different way the capacity of being a parent, but also knowing you have to take care of yourself, but really being limited on the amount of time that you could really focus on a workout. And so he was brought this challenge by the CEO of our company. His name's Carl Deichler. And it was to create a very intense cardio-focused workout that could be done in a limited amount of time. So we didn't think it could get shorter than T25. And he said, well, what if we do it with a step? What if we actually increase that cardio endurance with the step and get it done in 20 minutes a day? And I can tell you that it is intense. It's modifiable. You are the one in charge of pushing yourself to the limits that you can, but it can be done. You can get amazing results in 20 minutes a day. So if you want to pop to the next slide, I'm just going to go over a couple of points about this program that I kind of want to let you know what you're going to get with it. So number 1, Transform 20 is intended to be done with the support of a coach or a mentor who is helping you through the program. It's actually created in 3 phases, 2 weeks each phase. Phase 1 is about commitment. Phase 2 is about going a little bit past your commitment and climbing to the next level. And number 3 is really about conquering. And I want to reiterate that the one thing that stands out about Shaun T that many of you guys know is he is not just a trainer. He is a motivator. He is an encourager. And this workout is not just about moving mountains in your fitness journey, but it's moving mountains in your own life. And everything you do in this workout, every single workout, is not just about what you're doing for those 20 minutes. It's who you're becoming through the process of these workouts. what you're really bringing when you go into your cardio workout, what you're bringing with you to the gym and dropping it there. It's so mental. It's really about how you can overcome those obstacles in your life by really recentering and refocusing on your health. Because let's be honest, if you don't have your health, what do you really have? And he really focuses on that in there. But you get a lot of inclusions in this program. And I'm not going to go over the specifics because I believe Megan is kind of covering that when we talk about the options. But there are just a couple things that I want you to know. Number one, this is not a DVD program. This is going to be included in your Beachbody On Demand membership. This is also going to include a couple of things. Number one, it's going to include 2 prep workouts. This is going to be what you need to really be able to commit to the program. I have the release dates for those. They are going to be released before the program actually goes live in your BOD catalog on January 14th. You are going to also get 36 different workouts with this. You're not getting 2, you're not getting 3, you are not getting 1 week's worth of workouts like we used to. We aren't limited anymore with Beachbody On Demand. You are getting a fresh workout every day. You are also going to get 6 bonus routines. This is going to be a recovery. You're going to get a butt workout. You're going to get a cardio workout. I believe there are 3 abs. Yes, 3 ab workouts as well. So these are great for you if you want just that additional burn, or if you kind of want to do them separately on their own, they can be done like that as well. I've done the recovery routine. I really, really like it. You are going to probably experience a different type of soreness as you start this new routine. Just because you're going to be using probably different muscles maybe than you're used to. Maybe you've been working more with weights and you're going back to cardio. You can kind of expect that as well. There's also 6 bonus weighted workouts I have incorporated into phase 2, which is round 2 of the workouts that you can actually you can actually do these with the program, or you can do them in place of 2 of the days of the workouts. It's your decision. And then in each workout, you're also going to have the intensified moves that challenge you each day to repeat so that you can see how you are transforming throughout the program. These are known as transformers. Go ahead and go to the next slide. No. All right, so who is this program for? And I love this program because Shaun T is a motivator for everyone. This is not a program that needs to be done by people who have already done a Shaun T program. This is a program that can be done for all fitness levels. So when I started the program, I actually took, and this picture sort of shows it, I took the bottom piece of my stepper out, so I was able to modify the moves a little bit. There is going to be a modifier in the program who is not using a stepper at all, who can be followed. And you can also intensify the workouts too by adding the risers to your program, or to your stepper as well. I do believe that he kept busy people in mind. I also say that this is just an excuse-busting workout because anyone can make 20 minutes a day for themselves. If you cannot make 20 minutes for yourself in a day, you don't have much of a life. And I don't mean that mean, but everybody needs to focus on yourself for just a little bit of time. And anyone can do that for 20 minutes a day. It might be first thing in the morning when the kids go to bed. It could be on your lunch break, or maybe you're a teacher. And at the end of the day, before you even pack up your stuff to go home, you can do it in your classroom. Just have your little stepper with you and invite your colleagues to come and do it with you as well. Or even when you're about ready to sit down on the couch in the evening, before you do that, you can put in 20 minutes a day. So he did create this program with busy people in mind. He got it. He totally understood as a dad what it's like to not have all that time. It's for those looking for a simple at-home solution. Maybe you do go to the gym already, and maybe you're kind of guessing around with the gym what you want to do. You can bring this with you. You can put your earbuds in. You can listen to Shaun T cue you as you use a stepper that might be in the gym, or one that you bring with you as well. It's also a great solution for people who want to work out at home. Maybe you're a busy mom, maybe you're a new mom, maybe you aren't really leaving the home that much, or maybe it's the winter where you are, like in Pittsburgh, and if you have an at-home solution, you don't need to worry about going into the gym to get it done. What I love about Shaun T too, and this is something that I'm so honored of, like so excited about, so pumped about, is it's a simple meal plan. There's 2 meal plan options. You can always do your containers, but you also have the option of doing 2B mindset with it. If you're not familiar with either one of the nutritional plans, make sure you reach out to your coach and say, what do you think is the best nutritional option for me? And they can give you some ideas. But they're simple to follow. And you're also provided a tracker to help you really stay focused as well. And the other thing just about Shaun T to add is he knows what it's like to be real. And he talks a lot about, like, if you really want something, go have it. This is not about deprivation. This is not about feeling like you're starting a program and you have to cut out every food category. He talks about Transform B20, allowing you to create a lifestyle for yourself, a healthy lifestyle. And so one thing that I really want to press on is that your coach is a big part of that solution in helping you find a meal plan and accommodate for your needs. And I also want to add too, with Transform 20, you are going to get a downloadable app that's going to allow you to track it on your phone if you're not one to really track on paper. And this is for anyone that really needs some motivation and support. Not only does Shaun T do an amazing job with motivating and encouraging and supporting, but your coach is there along the way, as well as the other challengers who are in the group, in the trenches, doing the program right alongside you. And I gotta be honest with you, anyone who's experienced Shaun T is gonna be pumped about this. It's almost as if you see this different side of Shaun T. I would say you see a softer side of Shaun T now that he's sort of a dad and he kind of gets it, like gets this different side of it. But I won't say he's softer. I will not say that. In fact, if anything, he's really come into himself a lot. You're gonna see him like just really be himself, all the spandex glory that you can imagine in a program. And he's just super candid. And you know that he truly does care so much about his people and his tribe, and you're part of that. Now, if you want to go to the next slide for me, that would be great. All right, so I'm going to give you some information about when it is available, and if you want to screenshot this, you can, or if you just want to make a note of it. So there are going to be kits that we're walking you through so you guys know what they are. But number one, December 4th is the date that I really, really want you to know up front. And I'll be honest with you, right now there is a storage unit, a huge storage unit that is filled with steppers. And as soon as those steppers go, those steppers go. So I know that I am going to be ordering my kit on December 4th. We anticipate that this is going to be a very popular program and a lot of people are wanting to get their hands on it. So the cool thing is when it goes live, you are automatically getting $20 off of your kit because you are ordering in December. So shout out for the discount. We all love that. It's going to be completion packs, accessory bundles, and digital onlys. They will be live through your Beachbody coach on Team Beachbody. Number two, when you order your kit, you are going to also get 2 prep workouts before the program actually is live on your Beachbody On Demand account. So on December 4th, you've ordered it. It will be in your catalog when it goes live. And then on December 11th, you will log into Beachbody On Demand and you will see 2 prep workouts to get you ready. You will also see a free sample workout. So maybe you're in the air about this program and you're like, I want a little bit more information. There's going to be a free sample workout for you to test out as well. Number 3, this is the day we're all going to be like, whoop, whoop, so excited for. January 14th is going to be when the entire catalog of workouts, I think, Melanie, unless they're like getting them out one by one, but they haven't said.
In the FAQ, they did say that they were going to release it 1 week at a time. So
one week at a time. So just like 80. Okay, good to know. So
I also think, Katie, I actually think they're giving them out on Friday too.
What?
So like like instead of them releasing like the day before they start, they're giving them to you the week, like the Friday before, like the Monday that we would start, just to give you that weekend to like watch them if you want to see what you're doing or how you're doing it. They are giving them a little, like a couple days early.
Perfect. But again, you have to have the kit to access them. And if you are the February 28th, the promo is done. You won't get $20 off of it anymore. But I have to add that this will go into your catalog, but not until April 1st if you don't purchase one of the kits, one of the bundles. So I want to kind of reiterate that part as well. So early access is anytime between January 14th and March 31st. Mel, do you want to go to the next slide for me? Cool. Okay. So what can I expect before and after I order my Transform 20 kit? So at this point, the person who invited you onto this call probably has a launch group set up. That is a closed group that is right here on Facebook. And in that group, you're going to get all the details of the program. This call will be uploaded into that group, but you're going to get all of the information about pricing, the details, the workouts. I know that in ours, we've also added the hybrid calendar for before the workouts come out. You might see a couple sample meal plans. So it's going to be a really great place for you to kind of check out information, but also get a feel for what a challenge group actually looks like. So you're going to get specific details in there for what you need to do to sign up. When the program goes live, you will be able to order right from the links in the group that are set up for you. But I also want to add that something we are doing that's a little unique that we're really excited about is, we all know December happens and it's the season of chaos. It is the season of busy. It is the season of excuses. And we are actually going to be running support groups, whether you purchase or not, within that launch group. So I know I'll be doing the hybrid schedule right alongside the people in my launch group, and you'll get a good feel for what those groups look like. Not only that, but you're going to see the hybrid schedule. You're also going to see lots of giveaways in there too. So you can expect all of that the week of Transform 20 launching, and also leading up to that January 7th when we do our pre-gaming. So you can go to the next slide and I kind of walk through that too. So here is what you can expect once Transform 20 is ready to launch. So again, you can order your kit. You can order everything you need December 4th. The program itself will be live in your catalog on January 14th, which means that you can do the hybrid schedule that's in the launch group, participate as a challenger within that launch group, and get pumped with all the other people in that group who are going to be doing the program. And then on January 7th, we're going to start switching gears a little bit. We're going to do what's called Warm Up Week, which is preseason. And within preseason, we are going to talk about meal planning. We're going to talk about your schedule. We're going to talk about how to really set yourself up for success that entire week leading up to the 14th. We are then going to start the workouts together on our own time, of course, but everyone is going to start their #1 workout on the 14th. And we, within that group, are going to have daily tips, motivation, and support. Everybody will be completing the same program and using the nutritional app, and you'll be receiving recipes and accountability as well. And then I think I have one more slide, I think. Yep. So, nope, that's not me. That was from the last one. So the next one is you. So you guys, I am going to turn it over to, I think, Megan. Is this Megan? And she's going to go over all of the different options for what's going to work best for you in terms of how to order your kit. So right now, just kind of be thinking about, all right, which one is best for me right now? All right, Megan.
All right, thanks, Katie. I know Katie mentioned it earlier. We have a lot of stuff that comes with this program. And I think from the transition from when we used to get big box stuff in the mail with, you know, our DVD bundles to when we switched to digital and then everything became, you know, everything was accessible online and you had to just look at it, they've kind of gone back to in the middle. So we do get all the workouts streamed, but when you purchase Transform 20, you're actually going to get quite a lot of stuff that you can utilize to help you through the program. And from being in the test group, we actually got some of this stuff already. And you didn't show this at the beginning. I know I missed the first few minutes. Pretty good. So this is one thing I'll show you real quick, but this is a calendar, and actually it's a dry erase calendar. I had to dig it out of my daughter's room because she snagged it from me, but it actually lays out every workout and it shows the transformers. And what makes this program different, and he actually even said it during our workout that we had today, like, you're not competing against me or Katie or Melanie or anyone else. Like, it is you against you. And this calendar helps you track that. And it shows your transformers for every workout, which give you these 3 measures each workout that you get to test yourself on. It's like a fit test for each one. And it comes with this dry erase calendar that you can hang on your wall and use to track with it. And that'll come with any of the Transform 20 bundles that you get. Also, there's a nutritional guide. Again, these kind of went through a phase where you had to go print these out online, and they're now giving them to you with the bundles. There are great recipes in there, some new ones that haven't been in other programs. My husband and I made the sweet potato hash, or what was it called? Yeah, sweet potato hash. It was delicious. But there's lots of new recipes that you can utilize in here as well. And probably the best part of it is the tracker that you get. And just like the wall tracker, that you get to track your daily workouts and your transformers and kind of like how you're doing on the fitness aspect. This tracker here allows you to track your day. And it's not just, you know, it helps track your food, which I can say when I'm following 2B mindset on the way I like to follow it and I'm tracking things, I do better. It's just how it is. When you're writing down everything you're eating and you're seeing positive results from it, you know that you can keep that going. If you're writing down everything you're doing and you're not seeing the changes that you want, you know where you're going to tweak it. Tracking goes so far. Just like the accountability in our groups, the tracking aspect is huge. In this book, already bound for you, it gets a 6-week tracker where it's not just your workouts. You write down how you're feeling. You write down what supplement you're using. One of my favorite parts is it says, I laughed a little, a lot, or I'll laugh more tomorrow. And I'll be honest, like, when I would go through that, like, I want to be able to say, like, I laughed each day. Like, those little things really made a difference. And then you track your sleep in there too, and there's daily challenges you can write. So it's far more than just a food journal. It really allows you to track everything about you and your day. And, you know, this program is different from other Shaun T ones in many ways, but I felt like this was a big aspect of it because it's not about the amazing physical transformations you have in those 20 minutes. It is about the mental part that can really happen when you lean into it. So that's the collateral that comes with the different programs. I'm sorry, the different pack options. And then it just comes down to choosing which bundle is going to be best for you. Our challenge packs, which is what you can see on the screen right now, are always going to be your best value. All of the challenge packs are going to include your Transform 20 stuff, like all the stuff I just showed you, as well as the digital streaming to them, as well as a year membership to Beachbody On Demand. And then where you go from there is kind of dependent on your needs. The very first one you see here sets you up for the whole program. So it's actually giving you the pre-workout Energize. So if you see any of us posting about the yellow go-go juice, liquid sunshine, whatever you want to call it, pre-workout drink, that is included in this very first bundle you see here, along with your first month of Shakeology, 2 of the Recover tubs. So the Recover is your post-workout supplement, and then 2 recharges. And the recharge is what you take at nighttime, which really helps with muscle recovery. And this program is going to work your body in a different way. Like, it is different than probably what you're doing right now. So I would expect to be sore. I know I even posted in my challenge group this morning that I was very grateful for my Recover today, because by the time I finished my workout, my shoulders were already burning. And I know that that Recover plays a huge role in it. So you get all of that within that very first challenge pack you're seeing there, along with 2 shaker cups. You get a performance cup, you get a Shakeology cup, and you get the stepper. And you can see at the bottom, the prices are listed out there, but it's bundled together. And the bigger bundle you buy, the greater your savings are. So you can see the prices outlined there. The next one over, the deluxe, is similar content as that very first one. It's just less of the quantity. So you got 2 Recovers, 2 recharges in the Mega Challenge Pack. When you go to the deluxe, you're not getting any of the recharge, which is the nighttime one, and you're getting 1 pre-workout and 1 post-workout. The rest of the stuff is all the same. You still get your step, you still get your shaker cups, and everything else that comes with the program. So those are, I'd say that deluxe is definitely one of the most popular ones that I see the most of, because it really does help you get everything you need to get started. If you're doing it with a spouse or significant other, that Mega one's really going to come in handy because it gives you duplicate of the supplements to go with it. I see a couple questions. Anything I need to stop for? Read through.
They were just asking about, they wanted to see what the actual calendar looked like. I think they couldn't see it here. Let me stop.
I can always take a picture too. It's probably the glare from the sun.
Here, wait. Ready, speaker view. Okay, so that's what it looks like.
Take a picture. You guys see it? So it really just allows you to track it. And my husband actually took this. We have mirrors in our workout room. So my husband actually took the days and he wrote on them with dry erase markers on our mirror. And he made, like, before we got this, because we just got these this week. So when I first started it, my husband's like, I kept saying how I would forget to pause and go write down my number on paper. So he put it up on our mirrors, and I have like week 1, week 2, week 3. And it's basically, he made the calendar before we got the dry erase calendar that came with it.
Cool.
That helped.
Right. I think that was the only question.
Okay, just checking. All right, and then the annual bod challenge pack that you see on the top right here. So this would be kind of like your standard challenge pack that you usually see. You're going to get either your Shakeology or the Performance Stack, which is the Recover and Energize, along with your bod for the year and along with your stepper. So that is the one you see at the top. Again, something to keep in mind, when you're getting it all together, any one of these challenge packs, it falls into the $2 flat rate shipping. So anyone, it doesn't matter how many things you're getting, when you buy a challenge pack, it's $2 to ship it. So if you're using the supplements, those are usually $4 to ship them. So just something else. I'm a numbers person, so I'm always like, well, that's the cheapest way to get it, is if you get the bigger bundles. And then on the very bottom of this slide, you'll see that you can get the annual bod challenge pack with access to Transform 20 and the Transform 20 materials without the stepper for $160. And you can see these are the promo prices. So the regular price of that challenge pack is $180 and it's $160 there. So these are all your challenge packs. A few things to consider. If you are already a customer and you have a Beachbody on-demand account, look and see when it expires, or you can ask your upline to help you figure that out. If you already have an account, it's something very easy to look into. I know for me, like, my bod expired in October when Shift Shop released. But because I use all the supplements and it's $2 shipping on any challenge pack, and as a coach, I can still buy challenge packs, I actually canceled my on-demand before it renewed. And then I purchased the challenge pack with Shift Shop, and I got like all the Shift Shop materials. I got the Shift Shop and I got my Shakeology and Recover and Energize. So it was a cheaper way to ship it. And when they're bundled, they're discounted together. So my bod was renewing anyways. There was a challenge pack available. So that's actually how I did that one. So if you're falling into a December, January, or February, even March, where you would be up for your renewal on your bod, financially, it actually makes sense to cancel your bod and get the challenge pack, because you'll see on the next screen when we show you the prices for our completion packs, which are available to people who already have Beachbody on demand. It's about a $30 difference between the two bundles. So if you are coming up on a renewal, it might make sense for you to just even cancel it a month or two early to be able to get the full year renewal. So if you want to go ahead and skip to the next one, you'll see those completion packs. And these are all identical to what you saw on the prior screen, minus your Beachbody on demand for the year. So if you had your Beachbody on demand renewed over the summer or just a couple months ago, then it won't really make sense for you to cancel your bod and buy bod again for the year. So you would be eligible to do one of these completion packs. They follow the same, $2 shipping that the challenge packs show. The mega one, again, best value, you're getting the most supplements in that bundle, so it is a greater savings. And then as you go down, the deluxe will include your Shakeology and Performance line, and then the completion pack at the top right gives you your basic of Shakeology or Performance line. Also, if you are somebody who has Beachbody on demand and drinks Shakeology regularly and wants to add in Recover Energize, this one on the top right would be a good option for you to try the Recover Energize if this is your first time, because again, it's just bundled at a cheaper rate. And if you stop to the next slide and you're good on your Shakeology and you're good on your performance line, these are some of the other accessory bundles. So these don't include any Beachbody On Demand. Again, bundled up, same kind of outline. So your mega bundle is going to include just your supplements in the program. So it's not including your Beachbody On Demand at all. That very first one gives you your step, all the Transform 20 materials, and then your supplements. In the middle, the accessory bundle with the step is going to give you your Transform 20 stuff, and it doesn't give you anything else with it. So it's not giving you any other products. And then the one on the far right excludes the stepper. So I think the biggest thing is obviously figuring out what you need. And I will say that the steppers, I know Katie talked about how you can take the risers off. You can take the risers off. You can tuck them underneath. I traveled over these 8 weeks, 12 weeks that we've been doing this to Vegas. I packed it in a suitcase. We traveled to Miami. I packed it in a suitcase. I went on a road trip. I threw it in a bag. I've worked out in the gym. I've literally taken this step with me everywhere that I've gone. It's very durable. It works really well. And it's light. It's easy to use. Been very happy with the quality of the step that came with it. But does that all make sense? I know there's like 12 different options when you boil it down of ways that you can get it. And I think everyone's situation is different. So it's really kind of like, what do you have and what do you need? And then your coach can absolutely help you figure out which bundle will be right for you.
Awesome. Okay, so I think I am wrapping us up, and we're going to talk about support and accountability that you can expect. I'm going to share with you guys a little bit about the hybrid calendar that Shaun T released as well. So kind of what are the next steps for where to go from here? So if you're like, okay, this is definitely the program I want to do, for sure, you need to maybe just, like, we gave you a lot of package options. So you probably want to talk to your coach and say, hey, this is what I have. This is what I don't have. This is what I'd like to get. Like, which package option do you think is the best for me? And so that's kind of where you want to go from here, so that on Tuesday, whenever it is time to actually go in and sign up and reserve your package, that you know exactly what link you're supposed to be ordering with, and everything goes through just fine. And you make sure that you get your stepper, because like Katie said at the beginning, pretty good chance that they're probably going to sell out. So we want to make sure that you guys don't miss that opportunity. There's a little image of the different option, like all the different collaterals that kind of come with it. So you can see that there. The second thing is make sure you set, we'll give you this set time that the packages will go live. You'll probably get an email and a message from all of us on the day, on the 4th, so that you can go in, you can reserve your package. And then what you can do is we've all pinned to the top of our pages our VIP launch calendar. And so you can actually start working on that right now. So we're all sort of starting on Monday, December 3rd with Shaun T's calendar. And I'll just kind of show you what that looks like. So this is what the calendar he released is. So with your Beachbody On Demand, you have access to all of these workouts. So what we're going to do is right in the VIP launch group, we are going to show up. We are going to start doing our workouts together. We are going to start focusing a little bit on the nutrition and kind of cleaning things up and staying accountable throughout the holidays. We're kind of build that endurance, because we all know Shaun T is going to challenge us in our endurance. So he gives us a great calendar. You can see it is 6 days a week. You've got a rest day one time every single week. You get to rest. And so if this is something you want to do for the month of December, keep yourself accountable, kind of lean into what the community is all about. This is a great way to do that. So he's given us a program, and then also there are those 2 programs that will be launching. There will be 2 prep workouts, so we'll also incorporate those as well throughout the month of December. So we're going to get started. We're going to kind of do a little pre-launch group together. And then in January, right, our prep week, which Katie had a really great name for it. But that is going to be the prep week, right? So the preseason, what did you call it, Katie? I need to like warm up week. I love that. That's a great, I love the way you titled that. So warm up week is the week of the 7th. And so that week is when you'll have access to the nutrition guide and the program manual and your containers or to be mindset. So you can play around with it throughout December. But in January, we're going to go full force, right? We're going to take our pictures. We're going to do our measurements. We're going to write our commitment statements out. We're going to make sure we have our workout space organized. We're going to go through and create a nutrition plan and clean out our pantry. Like January 7th is really when you start that prep. And then on Monday morning of the 14th, we start. And for the next 6 weeks, we are going to hang together and we are going to crush our health and fitness goals, right? And so the cool part is that we can do the first 6 weeks together and then we can do another 6 weeks. We can incorporate the weight workouts. So this program, you can do this over and over and over again and keep upping your intensity and adding more weights, increasing your weights and your intensity to keep getting results. And then also,
Melanie, before you keep going, just one thing that I really want to reiterate is that once you have this program, you have this program. So you don't lose it when it goes live in BOD for everybody else. Like you have it forever. It's yours. As long as you have Beachbody On Demand, you have access to this workout.
Correct. And then another thing that we didn't mention is that Shaun T does have a group. So, that he runs for anybody in the coach network that buys the packages, right, at sign up. So if you say to yourself, like, you can always be in our challenge groups that we run, but if you would also like to have an invitation to Shaun T's group where you can actually work with him too, that we have, if you sign up as a coach with any of those packages, you also will get an invitation from Beachbody, from the company, to be a part of that 6-week group where Shaun T's kind of in there leading some motivation. You don't have to, but that's just another added perk of your sign up and the way that you choose to get started. Another thing too is if you have Shakeology or if your Beachbody On Demand membership is going to expire within the next month or so, it makes sense to just like cancel it and reorder in the challenge pack, just because you'll end up saving yourself some money in that bundle as well. So we want to get you into that challenge group. We want to really work with you. Again, community is so important. It's hard to do life alone, right? It doesn't matter what you're doing. I've talked about this like twice already today, but like no matter if it's your fitness or it's your nutrition or it's your mindset or even building a business, like there is power in having people to do this with. When you don't want to press play, but you log into that accountability group and you see everybody else talking about how they didn't want to do it, but they did it anyways, or how they're going through stuff in life, but they made the hard choice even though they didn't want to do it. It gives you courage to show up. So sure, you can buy the program, you can do it without a coach and without a challenge group, but I will tell you from personal experience that is truly why I have stuck with it and why we all are still here today, is because we just know the power of support, but then also nutrition and fitness, like they just go hand in hand. All right. So what do we got to do next? The very last thing is you got to talk to one of us. So if Megan or Katie or do you like my little slide I put together? I thought this is kind of cute. All right. So talk to the person that invited you here today. All right. If it's not one of us, whoever the coach is, that's who you're going to go to. They will be able to give you a customized link to be able to make your purchase. So you're going to want to make sure that you go through that coach. They are your assigned, your free coach. And they're going to give you the link. Once you get the link and you've placed your order, you're going to let them know that you placed your order, and we're going to give you like a welcome email and just get you all excited and ready to go and ready for that Shaun T prep calendar that we're going to start the 3rd of December. All right. So, and yes, if you want to be a part of the Shaun T group, you would have to sign up as a coach, but you can still be a customer and get us too. So, but yes, that Shaun T, and that group is generally it's a big group, but it's also kind of cool to hear how Shaun T motivates you, within those accountability groups also. So, and if you're worried about the coach like name, don't worry about that. You don't have to actively coach. You don't have to sell anything. If you have friends you think want to do it with you, you could certainly get your product paid for, but you do get a 25% discount when you sign up as a coach, like every order after that. And it's no additional cost whether you sign up as a customer or a coach, it's the same price. So hopefully that makes sense and answers any questions for you too. All right. Okay, my friends, do you have any questions at all that Katie or Megan or I can answer for you? Anything? Was this helpful? Please ask. Don't be shy. Yes. Will the links to order be posted in the group? Correct. They will be. I'm sure, I know I will send an email out. I know Megan will, I know Katie, I know all of us as leaders will send out emails. As long as we know what package you want to order, we can send you that customized link as soon as we have it. So yes. Very helpful. There is still a $16.95 monthly fee for coaching. Correct. Yes. Not at all. Not negative. Yep. But there's still a fee. Whether you actively coach or use it for the discount, there is a monthly membership fee that you pay to have that coach discount. But you still end up saving in the long run, especially if you order in Shakeology and you're getting energized and using the other products in 3-day refresh. So you end up saving money in the long run. If you don't.
To Sarah's question about the stepper, when that calendar that they release, they actually have a 1-week gap. So you won't actually need the stepper until the next week. So challenge bundles go live on the 4th, but the workouts, like those freebie workouts, aren't going to be in there until the 11th. So purposefully to allow you time to place your order, get your step, and then it arrives. And if for some reason it took more than a week, it shouldn't if you order the 4th, but if it took more than a week, you can absolutely do the workouts without a step, and you'll still see the value in it for sure. But that won't be a problem with the timing on it at all.
Yeah. As far as timing of the release of the packages, Jessica, they will let us know. That will be something that will either be in the Coach FAQs, or it'll be posted in the team page as well by one of the leaders as soon as we see that information.
I actually heard it, I think maybe one of Shaun T's live videos. They're set to go live at midnight Pacific time, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 4th. So they should be, because he made a comment that, watch his Instagram that night at midnight because he's going to be doing a happy dance or something when they actually go live. So that can always change. Just technology changes things sometimes, but it should be live. Like when you wake up that day, you should be able to purchase those.
Yeah. If you have a step at home, yes, you can use the step that you have if you already have one for sure. Is it more cardio than weights or vice versa? So Jennifer, when we in the test group, right? So Megan and Katie and I were in there. The first 6 weeks, there were no weight workouts, right? They hadn't even introduced those yet. It's all body weight. So it is cardio focused with body weight exercises. You think about your burpees and your push-ups and your tricep dips on the steps, your planks, you're moving side to side. So you are using your body weight. So when you think about muscle mass, it's going to be more lean muscle, right? It's not like you're holding weights and doing heavy weights with low reps. So it's not going to be a muscle building workout. It's going to be a leaning out, like lean muscle. And then the second 6 weeks when he did introduce the weighted workouts, it's low weights. I mean, for me personally, it was like 8 and 10 pounds, maybe a 15-pound weight if I was just using my legs, but you're really, and so you guys, some of you may use 5 pounds or 6 pounds, 7, like 8, it's lower weight. So you won't, and you don't even have to introduce that right away. You can go through that first 6 weeks without the weights and then introduce that for your phase 2 if you would like.
I just want to add too, I went from doing like 80-day obsession workouts that are long and are over, 40 minutes to an hour long. And so it kind of intimidated me a little bit to go to 20-minute workouts. But if you have a watch, like a Fitbit, or if you have an iWatch or, whatever, like that measures your heart rate, you will actually see how high your heart rate spikes. It's just a different type of movement. It's a different type of workout. So if you really think like, I don't know if I can actually get results in 20 minutes a day, you absolutely can get results in 20 minutes a day. I will say too, the nutritional options, I can't speak more highly for them. You have two different options that are going to come. You're going to have a great nutritional app that you are going to have access to, and your coach and that support and that community is really going to be the key to those results, because you can't get the results with workouts and not follow the nutritional plan. So all of that is included. I can't speak more highly for those things. So if you do use a step on hardwood, I would actually put like the rubber floor. There's a jump mat actually that Beachbody sells. It's like a thicker, it's a little bit heavier of a mat that I would actually lay down. And that's also because I wouldn't want you to ever scratch up your hardwood floors either.
And it does move a little bit for sure. So I know I did things. I put my jump mat down and then put my stepper on top of that.
Yeah. And like you will trip. Like you'll trip on it, you'll kick it, you'll fall. Like, I mean, it's different than, I mean, I have like a bruise on my shin because I totally tripped on it there. Like he talks about like you become one with the step. And I thought about that today. Like it becomes a piece of you, but in the beginning, like it is not like anything you've probably done before. Like the sun coming in here. Mm-hmm. It is different and it'll be challenging, but it's fun and it's 20 minutes. And I have actually stuck to only 20 minutes. Like I've purposefully not done any of the add-on workouts because I want to be able to say that my results are from 20 minutes a day, 6 days a week, and nothing more than that. So like but like when you go all in for 20 minutes, like you are drenched. If you are a dry shampoo girl, like this tests the strength of your dry shampoo because your hair is soaked, you're out of breath. Like it is hard, but it's 20 minutes. Like I cannot say enough about it. Like I cannot wait for everyone else to get the opportunity to dive into it because it is an awesome program.
I agree.
And Ashley, yes, I would do it a couple days before. And if you're not sure when your bod renews, when you go into teambeachbody.com and you log in, go to the right-hand side and click My Account. And under there, it will have a little tab that says Subscriptions. It will have the date of your renewal. So when your bod is supposed to renew. Also, Beachbody does send emails out to tell you when your bod is getting ready to renew as well. So just click and there's an option to manage subscriptions and you can do it right there. So I would check that out as well. That was a good point, Megan. I think mine is December, so I should probably do that too.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Cool. And you can sing Hot Stepper too. You can sing, I think it's like In Sync. No, that was New Kids on the Block, Step by Step. You can sing that when you're doing it too. That's fine. Totally fine.
Totally fine. We know she lives her life in song.
I've been singing Hot Stepper. I'm a lyrical gangster this whole time that you've been talking.
I love it. Oh, friends. All right. Thank you so much for giving us your lunch hour today and letting us just pour into this program and share with you what it's all about. We're really excited for you to be able to do this program. You're going to love it. You really are going to love it. As soon as you get the moves down, it's like any new workout takes about a week, but you will be crushing it by the end. All right. So guys, go talk to your coach. Let them know which package option you're thinking of, where you want to go from here. We'll get you guys all squared away and ready to go so that you can purchase your challenge pack option right as soon as you wake up on Tuesday the 4th. All right. Okay, guys, have a great rest of your Thursday and we will see you guys in the group. Take care. Bye, everybody.